All right, let's go ahead and cover reasons you should expect markets to start recovering. Number one, the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ are now breaking above the God candle. The God candle was the level that was put in April 9th when Trump pretty much pivoted, putting on a 90-day pause for tariffs, which got markets excited, but price couldn't get past that day. Today is the first day that we started to really close above that level, reflecting more confidence, more buying pressure, and investors are starting to get more confident. Number two is a breadth surge. And this is basically more and more stocks starting to rally to the upside. The bull market is starting to broaden, it's widening. There's more stocks that have been left for dead that are now being picked up. And we can see that through a surge of new 5-day highs, something we've only seen about 8 times in the last 2 years. Now keep in mind, this is coming from oversold conditions. So it makes it even more impressive because we're seeing momentum to the upside, RSI starting to pick up, plus we get a breadth surge, plus we're breaking over the God candle. And number 3, the VIX is now closing below the panic level. The VIX is the fear index, and the average for that fear is somewhere around 20, right? It's normal to get to 28. It's normal to go down to 12, which are both one standard deviation away from the average, or in other words, it's normal, right? But once you get above 28, we went all the way to 60, you're looking at panic. Now we've seen panic for the last 3 weeks, and for the first time, we're starting to close below that 28 level, which means a lot of investors are no longer hedging, right? They're starting to turn bullish. They're buying more stocks. Now, more importantly, high beta, riskier stocks, riskier assets are bottoming out, right? And that reflects that investors are really taking on risk. They're not really going too defensive. They're starting to get risky, right? You see Tempest AI, you see Oklo, which is the nuclear stocks, SMR, you have Big Bear AI, right? These riskier stocks without earnings are starting to lift. You also have Tesla surging. You have MicroStrategy surging. So basically we have markets closing above the God candle April 9th. We have more stocks participating. There's a broadening of buying pressure. We also have the VIX downgrading out of panic into normal fear. Now the market probably doesn't go straight up because there's a lot more concern still, but it's time to start thinking about, should I get long?